For many psychologists nowadays, emotional intelligence is a synonym of success. Would you like to boost it, make it stronger, and therefore become a more emotionally intelligent person? If yes, stay tuned. Hi, my name is Sebastian Antonovich, and on my 5-minute psychology channel, I talk about many different psychological topics such as intelligence, stress, and many others. If you are interested in getting my newest videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Today I'd like to talk to you about emotional intelligence. This concept was popularized by Daniel Goleman in the 1990s. Nowadays, the majority of psychologists claim that emotional intelligence, EQ, emotional quotient, is much more important in achieving life success than, for example, IQ. In that case, I think it's a very important thing for us to talk about and maybe try and make it stronger in ourselves, to boost it and become more successful. The first step we can take in order to become a more emotionally intelligent person is to observe our own emotions, to analyze them from both the perspective of quality as well as their origin. So whenever you feel that you are under the influence of some strong emotion, think and analyze what made you feel this way. Did anything in particular happen some time ago, maybe a couple of minutes ago, but maybe it was yesterday or in the last couple of days? Think what sort of an emotion it is and what caused it. This way you become more self-aware, and self-awareness is the first step to become a more emotionally intelligent person. Step number 2 to become a more emotionally intelligent person is to be interested in people around you. To do that, make sure you ask them on a regular basis how they are feeling. Analyze their emotions in your head and be genuinely interested in them, and let them know that whatever it is the emotion that they are feeling, it's okay. Step number 3 is always to be truthful and honest whenever someone asks you how you are feeling. Be honest even if this emotion is not the regular positive one. And instead of saying, I'm okay or I'm fine, just make sure you're really honest and tell them exactly what it is that you are feeling. This way, first of all, you share with them your emotion. You let them know that it's natural to have different emotions than just being happy and satisfied. And thirdly, this way you appreciate all of your emotions yourself. Step number 4 on your way to becoming a more emotionally intelligent person is a little bit more complicated, because here you have to start differentiating between many different emotions. And of course, it will be very easy to differentiate between some extremely different emotions like being happy or sad. I'm sure you can already do that right now very well. But the problem begins when you have to differentiate between feelings like I'm tired and I'm exhausted, or I'm happy and I'm satisfied. These emotions, they are not so far from each other, and it's very important to be able what exactly it is that you are feeling right now. This way you are going to create your own glossary of emotions. And once you are able to differentiate these emotions, once you are able to name them correctly, it is going to make it so much easier for you later on to manage these emotions in yourself as well as in others. Step number 5 is to observe and follow these people that you believe are good leaders. And by good leaders, I mean people who can immediately share their charisma with others. I don't mean people who are aggressive or verbally aggressive, or people who, for example, criticize their colleagues in front of the others. This is definitely not the person you want to follow. But if you can feel a strong charisma from a person, you can see that they have a very good rapport with others, this is the person to observe. Notice many different details, how they solve some difficult situations, how they handle their interpersonal relationships, and think which of these behaviors you could copy yourself. Step number 6 on your way to becoming a more emotionally intelligent person could be a little bit tricky at times, because here you will need to acknowledge, accept and appreciate all of your emotions, no matter what they are. Whether you are happy or upset or disillusioned, All of these emotions, they are perfectly natural, and as such, they are neither positive nor negative. We need to remember that emotions play a very important role in our lives. On my channel, you will find another video right here on the role that the grieving process plays in our life, or on stress, that is a very important element in our life. All of these emotions, we can use them to our benefit. Number 7 is to keep your journal of emotions. Whether you do it in a paper form by actually taking a notebook or by an application on your mobile phone, it doesn't matter. As long as you use this particular object or this particular application only for describing your emotions. Whenever you are under the influence of some extreme or strange emotions, make sure you write down what it is that you are feeling and write down what you think could be causing them. This way, it's going to make it much easier for you later on to understand yourself, understand your emotions, and hopefully at some point to manage them more successfully. Step number 8 to become a more emotionally intelligent person is to talk to your friends, your family members, maybe your colleagues on how they deal with their difficult situations. Ask them what their tricks are and think if you could apply them yourself in your situations. We could be talking about some things that have happened to them long time ago or some more recent situations. Doesn't matter, as long as they are able to recall what they felt and how they reacted and how the whole situation end up. Step number 9 requires some more time. I would like to encourage you to actually study the topic of emotions and managing them yourself. Read some books. Browse the net, of course, using the reliable sources in order to find more about what we can do about emotions, what they mean in our lives, how we can react to them, and how we can be sure that all of these emotions, they are our friends and not our enemies. Step number 10 is about managing your own emotions. And this topic is really broad, but for now I can tell you that a good idea would be to observe yourself whenever you are in a difficult or emotional situation, and when you have this strong urge to react emotionally, I want you to stop. Whatever is going on, stop, take a deep breath 10 times, and while you're breathing like this, think what you can say that is going to be productive and not destructive. All right? And let's see if it works for you. Let me know in the comments if you have ever been in a situation like this. I would like to promote the concept of developing our own emotional intelligence. Would you like to do it too? If yes, make sure to share this video with as many people as you possibly can. This way, I hope at some point communication will be much easier, cooperation will be easier, there will be fewer conflicts. So let's do it, and I'll see you next time.